In 2016, Mary Washington captured its 17th straight and 22nd overall CAC Men's Tennis Championship with a 5-2 triumph over Christopher Newport in the title match. The Eagles went on to represent the CAC in the NCAA tournament. After receiving a first-round bye, UMW fell to Johns Hopkins 5-0 in the second round. In the NCAA singles tournament, Salisbury's Eric Spangler secured All-America honors by advancing to the round of 16. Spangler was the first All-American for the Seagulls since 2010. Can a hungry group of challengers knock Mary Washington off its perch atop the conference in 2017? Let's find out as we take an inside look at all 8 CAC squads' prospects this spring, counting down the preseason poll along the way.
We're very excited about the men's tennis team coming up this year. We've been working really hard every single day. We've been having indoor practices in the gym this week. It's going great. The guys are very excited about the season. We have a challenging schedule. We're all working hard every day. Every single day is a grind, and that's how we're looking at it. It's going to be intense practices every single day. It's just a matter of rolling up the sleeves, going to work, putting in the effort in the court, day in, day out. But the guys, it's a great group of guys, great group of student athletes. Like I said, they're all working hard. Every day is a chance for us to get better. That's what we're going to try to do. And every day is going to be exciting for us. It's a new adventure we're taking together, and I cannot wait to see what these guys bring to the table and how we finish in the CAC conference this year. Schedule is going to be a very challenging one, but again, we're very excited about what it presents to us. The CAC conference is one of the premier tennis conferences in all of Division III in this country. We have perennial powers in this conference. We have teams that are consistently ranked nationally, so I think it's going to be challenging in conference, but again, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see how far we can take this, and one day at a time is going to be our approach. In terms of the non-conference schedule, we have some solid tennis teams. We have Geneva College, we have Penn State Altoona, we have Shenandoah. So we're really looking forward to the non-conference schedule as well. Again, very good teams, but we look forward to those challenges, taking it one day at a time and just progressing every single day to try to get better.
I know it's a tough division that we're in. I think we're all going to go into each game hoping that we can win, knowing that we can win and put forth our best effort as possible. We all hold each other accountable for every single practice, every single game that we play. We all bring out the best in each other, so I guess we're just going to use that momentum. I know our schedule's tight packed with a lot of hard games. There's a lot of other challenging teams that we have to face. We're just going to go forth and put forth our best effort each game and know that we can win each one, and that's where we're going to look to each other for moral support and try and bring out the best of each other on the court. Being a student athlete gives me a lot of extra motivation to have a good GPA. It's provided me with a lot of friends that I've met through the tennis team as well. It also gives me an outlet I can channel any frustrations, any stress from school, and it's pretty much my favorite part of the day to go to practice and hang out with friends and play tennis, which is what I love doing.
Our goals and expectations for the men's tennis team, as well as the women's team, all our teams here, to be competitive whenever we go out on the court and actually improve from match to match. And one of our other goals is a personal goal to improve stroke-wise and tactically from time to time. Losses this year include about half of our men's team, but we do have key returners, including Rafael Fernandez, Austin Pokapek, and JJ Parola. JJ in particular has been playing really well this fall, and I'm looking for good things from him for the spring. Our newcomers include Paul Banka and Ryan McCurdy, who went to Hershey High and played on a state semifinal winning team at Hershey, and we're looking for good doubles play as well as singles play from those two. The CAC schedule, I think, ends a little bit too early in April, but I realize we're dealing with finals and all that season-ending stuff. As far as non-conference play, I try to schedule other matches with other schools that are more in line with our personal and team goals.
My goals for the upcoming season are first to have fun second to be the best I can be on the court, and also to provide my teammates a nice and good environment so that we can win. My off season has actually started in October when Coach Baum and Coach Becky, they prepared a workout for us at the gym. So I've been doing a lot at the gym. I've been doing some strength and conditioning, and also I went back home to Brazil to play with one of my coaches also in Brazil, which helped me prepare for the upcoming season. I am looking forward to having fun since it's my last semester, and also to representing Penn State Harrisburg and being in a nice environment with all my friends and my teammates, and also winning, the most important thing. My favorite part of being a student athlete here at Penn State Harrisburg is, first, you get to know a lot of people. Second, you get to know other people from other sports. And as well, when you're doing your pre-workout or doing any training at the gym, you get to know other people from other teams. As well as, it is a great thing being a part of a student athlete organization, because you are representing a school and you're giving your best to represent the school you're in. So it's a big pride to be a Penn State student and to represent Penn State.
Expectations for the men's team is to keep growing throughout the year. We're very young. We have four new players in our lineup, singles players anyway. So just to build throughout the year, good practices, get some experience, and then hopefully it'll pay off in the coming years. But I mean, we have some talent. Now we just got to grow it. So, Sam Ennerst, our number one player. Devin Lehigh, who's number 3 now. Those two are sort of the backbone of the team. They're doubles partners as well, so they provide good leadership for the team, which is good. Ben Sense, our number 2, he was a really good pickup. He'll win a lot of matches throughout this year, but I think for him it's going to be a growing year, just like it will be for the team, because he's going to see some competition he's never seen before. So hopefully he'll learn from it and get better as the years go by.
I think since we're young, we really have a good opportunity to see where we're going to be in the next couple of years. So I'd love to finish beating SVU and St. Mary's, because that would put us in playoffs definitely, and that's kind of our goal as the season. We've really been focusing on those 2 matches. So looking forward to that. As usual, I just want to get us to playoffs, so I want to win those really important matches like St. Mary's and SVU, and me and those guys are very similar in skill level, so I want to push through. And last year I had a lot of close matches against some of those good teams like CNU. I went 4-6, 4-6 with or something, so I'd like to push ahead of that and maybe get some wins in the categories I didn't get last year.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I wish we could have Devin for another year. I feel like with him one more year, he'd even be, he's improved each year. I think one more would be amazing, but or one more after next. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it's tough because they've gone through high school and they've only seen local competition for the most part. We don't really get the USCA type kids who travel around. So it's like it's a brand new thing to them to see such a high level competition. So hopefully they can take from what they see and apply it to their training and get better and just make the team better overall.
It's odd, kind of. I mean, in high school I played one my sophomore year all the way to senior year, so I was kind of put in that leadership role early, and it's the same way here. Me and Devin Lehigh are both co-captains on the team, so it's kind of odd being captain that early, but it's a good opportunity and gives me more time to kind of feel out the team and make good connections with all the guys and be a good role model. Season's really important for us because a lot of those guys coming from high school tennis just aren't used to the competition we get, especially in this conference, playing teams like Mary Washington and Salisbury and CNU. So in the fall, although we don't play those teams specifically, we play some good teams like Messiah. They're around our level, and they get all the young guys to realize the competition we're playing is way stiffer than in high school.
My goals are definitely focused more around our work ethic and our attitudes, probably more so than winning and losing. There's certainly matches that we have circled in conference play that we want to do well in our conference and really compete with those top teams this year. But more so, I really want to see us putting in the effort, putting in the right attitude throughout the entire year. I've been real impressed with the way our team has stepped up so far and really responded with both in the classroom taking care of things and also on the court. So my goal really is centered around just that work ethic and attitude that we can continue to stay positive and working hard throughout the entire year. Our schedule is definitely going to be challenging, but I'm excited about it. I think it's one where we're going to go out there, we're going to compete hard with a lot of teams, and we're going to come out on top a lot. And I think there's going to be, right off the bat, we're going to have a handful of very challenging matches, but they're ones I think we're going to gain great experience in, and I think they're ones that are going to set us up for our conference play. We'll go down to Hilton Head. We'll play some challenging matches down there as well. We even have a D1 program on our schedule this year on the women's side. So that's going to be leading into spring break, which is right before our conference play. So I'm excited about that challenge for our team. I'm excited about how that's going to set them up moving into conference and really get us ready for what is, from top to bottom, a very tough conference. One where we can't overlook any team throughout the entire year. So I'm looking forward to the schedule this year.
This season's pretty much the same as every year. It's make playoffs in CAC, win the first round. The teams at the top CAC are really good. Hopefully try to stay competitive with them a little bit. And then, beat the teams in the middle, beat the teams below, make the playoffs, and make a good run. I was abroad this fall in Australia, but I talked to another captain, Connor McKissick, and he said that they played really well. The freshmen jumped in really quick and ready to work hard and play, and he said based on that, we're looking for a really good year. Really just being back with the guys, talking to them, and then to get another shot at SVU. They got us twice last year in two really heated and close matches, and hopefully we see him again, and I'm looking forward to get him at home this year. So we get Stevenson again away, which would be fun. We lost to them on senior day last year at home, so that's a little bit of a rivalry there, kind of. And then we get SVU at home, like I said, is a huge one for us. It'll be good to get the fans out, get a little crowd going. Hopefully. I really like just being around the guys and hanging out with them, hanging out with the coaches and stuff. And also the fact that it's a D3 school gives me the opportunity to focus on academics and also play a sport at a high level, and just being around everybody and the help with classes and stuff like that.
So last year we were 11-10. We had 3 or 4 close matches. We lost 5-4. And so we were very close to being 15-6. And this year we got a few guys returning that have been playing a lot. We got a couple new guys. We lost number 3 singles player and 5 and 6 singles. And we acquired 2 guys that are stronger than 2 of them that left, and the other guy's probably about the same. So we should be a little deeper, and we have about the same schedule. So I hope to have a winning record again this year. I hope to do better in the conference. We finished 4th, lost to Mary Wash twice. So we're hoping to at least give somebody some more competition in the higher rankings of the conference. Our non-conference schedule, we play a lot of teams in the ODAC because they're close, and we hope to do very well in that also. We'll go pretty heavy through March and start of April. Last year we had about 4 or 5 home matches, so we traveled a lot. This year we have 10 home matches, so we get to stay around the area. And it'll be a lot easier for the guys for studies and so forth. We have a great facility with a new building that should be completed hopefully by the time the season's out. And so we're really excited about this season.
My name's TJ Snelson. I'm from Indiana, and I'm a junior at Southern Virginia University. I'm looking forward to the season. We have some new guys that are really good at tennis. We got 2 additions, Tanner Bassett and Zach Bowers. And I'm really excited because we're looking better this year than we did last year. In the off season, I trained every single day, working with the coach, and just trying to get in shape, ready to play. Looking forward to having a better record this year than last year. Last year we lost to some teams that we should have won, and we were missing some key guys during those matches. And this year, hopefully, all of our guys show up for every single match. That way, we have the best chances of having the best record. Hopefully, we make it to conference again, and win the first round, hopefully the second round too. The goal is to beat Mary Wash this year. If the guys work hard, I know we can, but it's going to be tough. Myself, I would like to make it to the NCAA. Also in doubles with my partner Zach. That's a real goal that we have a chance of achieving if we both work hard. I came to Southern Virginia because my dad got hired on as coach, and I kind of just tagged along to finish up my schooling here.
Goals for the men's team is going to be, playing our best tennis by mid-April, and so we certainly want to try to get a bye in the first round for the CAC, and then be ready to roll come semifinals. And the hope is get the experience of the semis and take that into the final, and try and win a CAC championship. We got a lot of new players on the men's side. 10 of our 14 people on the roster are freshmen. The makeup of our top 6 is looking like, it's going to be potentially, at least 4 freshmen in the top 6, and then potentially even, 5. Colt Williamson, Ian Sue are 2 of our top freshmen that are going to certainly be in a mix as far as singles and doubles. And then we have some guys that are fighting over our spots. Pat McLean and Garrett Malave are 2 guys that are also very much in the mix. And then we just got a spring admit, Franklin Tiafo, who's going to be another one. And then, of course, we have Grant Hudson, who played 3 last year for us, played majority of his time at 2 doubles. He's returned, and he's our senior captain this year, so we're looking for good things from him. And then Andrew Ranger is another one who got to play a significant amount of time in singles and doubles last year, who's going to be, along with those freshmen, battling for a spot. Schedule is looking good. We actually are playing matches. We have a tournament early February, and then we're playing matches mid-February. And so we have consecutive weekends where we're playing 2 to 3 matches per weekend. The hope is I think we're going to end up having 10 matches before spring break, and we're going to play 4 tough matches out in California, and then we have 8 to 10 matches as we return, depending on how things go with the CAC schedule. So the schedule is set up for us to hopefully be playing our best tennis, and by the time the CAC tournament rolls around.
Our goals and expectations, I feel like the last 2 years we kind of were the underdogs, and I feel like finally this year we got a very solid recruiting class in. And I think with the core group of guys that we definitely have the talent to get to the CAC championship and hopefully win the CAC championship every single year. So, and after that, obviously we have the national tournament, but our focus is to get to that CAC championship first. So that's always our goal. And individually, I would like to do just the best I can. Last year I had a pretty 50-50 year, and hopefully I can get more matches under my belt and get more wins under my belt as well and help the team with those victories. My favorite parts of being a student athlete here are probably just the balance of everything that we have. It's not like we have I know a lot of Division I schools, it's like 2 separate jobs almost, and I know we have a great balance of, we have workouts, we have morning conditioning and all this stuff, but at the same time it's not overwhelming for the student, and it's a good balance. They're always there to help you, coaches there to help me with academics. It's a good balance of everything, like social life and everything like that, so that's what I really enjoy about it. I'm most looking forward to just to see all the new freshmen we get and to see how well we can mesh together as a team. I think it's a very cool thing. We have a very wide, diverse group of different personalities on the team, and we have 10 freshmen, which is pretty ridiculous for our tennis team. I think we had 8 players last year, or 9 or something like that. So it's really cool to see everyone kind of come together as a unit and hopefully be very successful as a team for this year and for the next 4 years for them too. So.
Our goals going into every season, obviously the first and foremost, we're shooting for a conference championship. CAC is getting tougher and tougher, but we know we can compete at the top level, so that's a goal going into every season. Aside from that, we've got numerous goals individually and as a team, incremental steps leading up to those ultimate ones, which again, conference championship and a trip to the NCAA tournament. On the men's side, we graduated my first 4-year player, Chirag Shetty. So that's going to be a big loss. The guy, he brought a lot of energy, a lot of experience. And we brought in 2 freshmen that have proven themselves pretty strong, did well. Andy Mason and Dominic Lacombe have done very well in the fall season. And we've already had a national ranked win that they both were able to step up and get a W. So they're used to that environment already going in. They're going to fill in, and they're going to get a ton of reps going into the season. So we're excited about that. Conference schedule, CAC is a tough conference, and it's getting stronger, which is kind of exciting to see more investment going into more programs. So we're always amped up to get started in conference, and it's always a battle to get through it. The big goal, getting to that conference championship match and having a shot at the NCAA tournament. Non-conference, a lot of different philosophies in coaching. I believe in competitive growth opportunities, so we schedule very, very aggressively out of conference. want to give our players a chance to see the best competition in the country. Want to give our individual players an opportunity for rankings, our team an opportunity. That's a pretty neat thing at any level. So definitely a key when we go into scheduling. But yeah, we're aggressive on both sides. So they're going to be challenged from day one, both in conference and out of conference.
So for the team, our goals are day to day just to have team consistency and really making sure that we bring our highest level on a consistent basis, because we have a lot of talent and a lot of ability. So it's just going to be putting it together from every day instead of sporadically. And then for our overall goals for the entire season, it's going to be winning the conference and then going NCAAs. It's been a constant for us the last couple of years. That's always the goal, and we have the pieces in place to achieve that. At CNU, my favorite part is just that we can do it all here. There's nothing that we can't do, as far as we're given all of the opportunities to be successful in the classroom and be a student, and then at the same time we have great coaches and great facilities, and they really allow us to do everything as a student athlete here. It's not one or the other, and just having that ability is great, and it's something that you don't want to take for granted. I sit around just waiting for the season to start, so I get really excited about a number of different parts of the season. So first part is just spending time with the team and the coaches, and it's a great overall experience. We have good chemistry on our team, and so I just enjoy any part of that, whether we're at practice or traveling and doing that. And so specifically, we go to California for spring break, and that is always a great time. There's never a day I'm not looking forward to going to California and getting out there and playing some great teams with a great schedule. So the California trip is what we all look forward to as a team. We are very lucky with our schedule. As far as the CAC is strong, we have a number of different opponents to play in the conference, and then Coach Christensen does a great job allowing us to play the best teams we can in a non-conference schedule. I think it's one of the most competitive schedules in the country.
Well, our goals are always the same, and that's just we try to get a little bit better every day. We try to control the things we can control. Certainly we do have some result-oriented goals where we're trying to win the conference and trying to put ourselves in a position to make the NCAAs and make a run in the NCAAs, get as far as we can. But really we're trying to control the things we can control every day. We lost, we got a big loss with senior David Lunding Johansson, who was a 4-year starter and one of the best players ever at Mary Washington, and those are big shoes to fill. We also, unfortunately, have a couple of our guys that were juniors that aren't able to play this year, so we ended up really losing 3 guys. So that'll be a challenge. But our 3 new guys we got a transfer, Rylan Bird, and then we have 2 really strong freshmen, Michael Fleming and Joseph Brown. So 3 very talented kids coming in to join a really good returning group as well. So we've got a very good squad, even though we're not super deep as far as numbers go. Non-conference is the same. We try to play as many tough opponents as we can, nationally ranked teams that really challenge our guys. They enjoy those matches, so we've got those scattered throughout the whole season. CAC is always tough. We'll be ready. There's a couple of really strong teams in there that have given us very good matches the past couple of years. So those are going to be challenges, and we'll prepare and be ready for those as best we can.
Our goals are to work hard and try and get some big wins over Hopkins and Carnegie and teams like that, because they're on our schedule every year. Usually we get 1 or 2 of them, see if we can work to get more. Our season's good. We really ramp up our team conditioning during the off season, so we usually come in the spring pretty strong, in good shape, and I think that makes a big difference in our first couple matches. Most looking forward to just experiencing a new group of guys. We're a pretty young team this year. We only lost a few guys, and we got a great group of freshmen this year. I'm looking forward to see what they can do. I think we've got a lot of winnable matches. They're going to be tough, but we've worked pretty hard, so I hope we can pull some big wins.